Hey everyone, it's Richard Payne here, your Halifax real estate expert. And we've done the stats, so we figured it's time to share the knowledge and let you guys know what's really going on right here in Halifax with that housing market. So June's finished, and this is for the month of June itself. The year to date obviously takes all the months together, but this is just the month. And it's been an interesting month because what's been going on recently here in Halifax right now is we've been seeing that trend downwards from the really strong 12 months inventory buyers market into what's been a little bit steadier month. And last month we were at 8 months inventory on the market, still a buyer's market. And this month, 8 months, still a buyer's market. But there's some really interesting hot spots. So before we dive into those hot spots in terms of who's hot, who's not, what's selling, what isn't, let's have a look at those actual stats. So last month we had a really good average price in May of 309,000 single family homes, but we're down to 299 average now. Now that's still pretty good because, for the month of last year, 2012, for the whole year, it was really such a strong buyer's market that average price was fairly down there. So we're still sticking around that $300,000 for single family homes. Interesting though, we've dropped 20 days off the amount of days on market for the stuff that actually sold. So last month we were like 102, now we're down to low 80s, 82, 83 days on market. So they're getting really strong in terms of the amount of properties that we're selling. We sold, just looking at stats here, we sold 470 homes, 4,000 still on the market. So you kind of look at the stats and how it's working, still in the buyers, but at least we're moving in the right direction, which is what everybody locally wants to know, is what we're doing. Now, who's hot in the world of single family markets is Lower Sackville. Now, we've talked about Lower Sackville before in terms of why. Entry point from price is really good. It's not a high price market. It's a 230 to 250 first time home buyers market. So it's really starting to move. 13% of all of those 470 houses that were sold in Sackville. Less than 5 months, 4.8 months on market. So that sits them in a seller's market. And then interestingly enough, you start looking at Clayton Park in Bedford and Portland Estates over in Dartmouth. Those guys as well are really starting to sell quick. So Clayton Park, less than 5 months inventory, stuff selling in 66 days. So, just over 2 months. Same for Portland Estates, almost exactly the same figures. Now, who's not? Spryfield and Halifax South in particular are struggling. There's a lot of properties on the market and fairly high priced in terms of Halifax South as well. So, not a lot of movement in those markets. People are spreading out and going to the better price markets. Condos fared a lot better than last month. Went up to 269 on average from 236 last time. And again, Clayton Park is very much that condo market as well. So people are going for higher end, bigger condos as opposed to the bachelor and the one bed type stuff. So that's what's going on in those markets. Now, here's the big thing. This is all shifting, and it's shifting quite nicely, and that's what we're looking for. So the market's really starting to heat up, as is the weather around here at the moment. So that's really what I wanted to let everybody know. If you're looking at this and you're thinking, wow, now's the time we actually want to buy a house or sell a house or invest in a property. I'd love to sit down and tell you how my approach is very different from everybody else's and how we actually get the results that we're looking for. So if you want to get hold of me, richard@richardpayne.ca, or you can phone me 902-489-1804, because I'm here to make your real estate simple.